Carrie Underwood recently surprised fans when she led worship at a church in Nashville. It was something fans loved being able to see. They were there to worship God and ended up getting to have Carrie lead their worship. It is not abnormal to see celebrities out and about in Nashville. There is no paparazzi, so they can live a semi-normal life for a night. Keep reading to find out more. Carrie Underwood next judge on American Idol. Carrie Underwood revealed the exciting news lately. She is going to be a judge on American Idol. Carrie Underwood is replacing Katy Perry. Katy revealed that she wanted to focus more on her music. Fans are hoping this means she will go on tour soon. Luke Bryan and Lionel Richie are excited to work with Carrie. She won season 4 of the show, and she will have insight that will help the contestants out during the competition. However, some fans worry that she may be boring on the show. Katy had a big personality, and she had big shoes to fill. She leads worship. Fans posted on TikTok while watching their church service live from home. When it was time to worship, Carrie went on stage and led it. They could not believe that this was the one time they stayed home. She was seen singing the religious songs. Fans went to the comments to respond. Carrie Underwood's worship album is my favorite. I was there in person, it was amazing. I was there in person for it. It was beautiful, literally, it's the one day we're virtual, so me? Amazing worship service. Literally gave me chills about this song. Fans loved seeing her share her love of God by singing the songs at church. It is not abnormal to see celebrities around Nashville. This was a lucky Sunday for some fans who attended the church. It seems that fans got to see one of their favorite singers at church while worshiping. This was something everyone was happy to experience. Other fans can see videos of the worship on YouTube. People can often see country artists making their way around Nashville and singing in bars. A lot of the time you can get a free little concert if they show up to the bar you are at. What do you think about Carrie leading worship? Sound off in the comments below. Carrie Underwood has long been known as one of country music's most powerful vocalists, with a career that includes chart-topping hits, Grammy Awards, and sold-out tours. But beyond the glittering stages of arenas and the bright lights of television, Underwood has always stayed true to her roots in faith. Her gospel influences have shown through in her music, and she has often spoken openly about her Christian beliefs. But in a recent appearance, she took her faith to another level, leading worship at a church in Nashville, leaving fans in awe and spiritually uplifted. While Underwood is no stranger to performing, there is something uniquely different about leading worship in a church setting. It's not about the showmanship, the costumes, or the set lists meticulously crafted for a tour. It's about connection, connecting with the congregation, connecting with the Spirit, and above all, connecting with God. For those who witnessed Underwood's worship set, it was a transcendent moment where the lines between celebrity and congregation member blurred, and all that remained was a shared moment of devotion. Carrie Underwood's musical journey. Grounded in faith, Carrie Underwood's career has been intertwined with her faith from the very beginning. Long before she became a household name as the winner of American Idol in 2005, Underwood was a small-town girl from Checotah, Oklahoma, who sang in her church choir. The hymns and gospel songs she grew up singing have remained part of her repertoire, even as she transitioned into superstardom. Her 2021 release of My Savior, an album of gospel hymns, was a testament to how important her faith is to her both personally and professionally. The album included cherished classics like How Great Thou Art and Amazing Grace, and it was met with widespread acclaim, not only for its beautiful arrangements, but for Underwood's heartfelt delivery. In interviews, Underwood explained that creating My Savior was a deeply personal project, an opportunity for her to share her love of these hymns with the world. Given her deep connection to gospel music and her well-known spirituality, it seems fitting that Underwood would eventually lead worship, sharing her faith in a church setting rather than on a massive concert stage. A different stage, leading worship where Carrie Underwood recently led worship became a sanctuary not only of faith but of music, as the country star took the stage not as an entertainer but as a worship leader. In this more intimate setting, Underwood wasn't there to sell albums or put on a performance. She was there to guide the congregation into a shared worship experience. From the moment Underwood began singing, the atmosphere in the room reportedly shifted. Her voice, already known for its ability to move audiences, became a vessel of spiritual expression. Leading songs of praise and worship, she invited the congregation to join her in lifting their voices to God, making it less of a concert and more of a communal act of devotion. Attendees described the experience as deeply moving, not only because of Underwood's vocal prowess, but because of the sincerity that radiated from her. There was no pretense, no celebrity facade. She was simply Carrie, a fellow believer using the gift of her voice to lead others in worship. In a world where celebrities are often placed on pedestals, this moment was refreshing in its humility and authenticity. Worship beyond the spotlight. While Carrie Underwood's career has been defined by the glitz and glamour of the entertainment industry, this foray into leading worship is a reminder of the duality in her life. She is both a global superstar and a woman of deep faith, and this duality allows her to resonate with people in unique and powerful ways. Unlike her high-energy concert performances, leading worship calls for vulnerability and a shift in focus. The goal is no longer to entertain, but to facilitate a moment where people can connect with something greater than themselves. In this setting, Underwood wasn't the center of attention. The worship itself was. Her role was simply to help guide that experience, and by all accounts, she did so with grace and humility. The congregation responded in kind, with many commenting that the worship service was one of the most powerful they had experienced in years. It wasn't just because of Carrie Underwood's star power, but because of the genuine spirit of worship that filled the room. Music has always been a powerful tool in worship, and throughout history, it has served as a way to express faith, gratitude, and devotion. Carrie Underwood's involvement in leading worship underscores this point. Whether she is singing in an arena filled with thousands or in a church with a few hundred congregants, the power of music remains the same. It connects people, uplifts spirits, and provides a way to communicate with the divine. Underwood's voice, which has inspired millions of fans through her country and pop hits, took on a different role in the context of worship. Instead of eliciting applause or standing ovations, it evoked moments of quiet reflection, joy, and spiritual renewal. The hymns and praise songs she led weren't merely performances. They were acts of service, intended to draw the congregation closer to God. For many attendees, the experience of worshiping with Underwood's leadership left a lasting impact. Her ability to navigate between the secular and the sacred, seamlessly blending her musical talents with her personal beliefs, served as an inspiring example of how one's faith can be expressed in every aspect of life. A testament to Carrie Underwood's character. Carrie Underwood's decision to lead worship at a Nashville church is just one more example of her commitment to her faith. While she could easily rest on the laurels of her incredible success, she has chosen to use her platform in ways that go beyond entertainment. Leading worship, for her, is an extension of her personal beliefs and her desire to give back, not just to fans, but to her faith community. In an industry often defined by self-promotion and individualism, Underwood's willingness to step into the role of worship leader demonstrates a humility that is rare in celebrity culture. She isn't just a country music star, she is a woman of faith, someone who has never been afraid to express what she believes, whether through her albums or by leading others in worship. Carrie Underwood's appearance as a worship leader at a Nashville church was a powerful reminder of the impact that music and faith can have when they come together. It wasn't just another performance, it was a shared experience of worship, one that allowed Underwood to use her gifts in service of something greater than herself. For those in attendance, it was a moment of spiritual connection and inspiration, and for Underwood, it was an opportunity to live out her faith in a very real and public way.